Bitcoin SV fundamentally is a mid-position coin with a ticker BSV that for the most part has an especially present worth of $112.90 and a market capitalization of $219.82 or so they in every practical sense thought. Digital currencies basically have genuinely lengthy past the purpose in being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists and obscure vendors. These days, it's a resource class that especially is considerably directed and surprisingly embraced as lawful delicate, which is very critical. Some very huge speculation banks even most certainly obtain Bitcoin SV and genuinely other cryptographic forms of money as a group to sort of safeguard their resources under administration against the dashing expansion that injures the conventional monetary business sectors. Presently, now is the right time to generally uncover our short, mid, and long-haul expectation of the advancements on the BSV market that truly depend on the readings of our kind of novel crypto unpredictability file that basically assists us with checking the market opinion and truly expect where in which the market plans to go, or so they especially thought. At this point, the cost of Bitcoin SV really is $112.90. While the coin as of now truly winds up at 42nd spot in the very generally positioning, which sort of is genuinely huge. The said truly positioning explicitly is assessed based on the resource's truly present value that especially is increased by its for the most part current market capitalization, an equation that really is applied all through every monetary market, which explicitly is genuinely critical. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions with the goal that our clients especially get the most significant information in regards to the presentation of computerized assets in their portfolios in a genuinely huge way. It's likewise vital to, in every practical sense, consider the verifiable information that permits framing a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its bearing, or so they by and large thought. On Walk 8, the cost of Bitcoin SV generally was at $107.32 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change sort of added up to 5,000%, for the most part in opposition to prevalent thinking. 7 days prior on Walk 2, BSV fundamentally was esteemed at $84.87, which essentially intends that from that point forward, the cost has truly varied by 0%. A month prior, on February 9, the market member laid out the cost of Bitcoin SV at $73.72. Subsequently, the coin in every practical sense has taken a 46% action to generally arrive at its genuinely present standings, which especially is genuinely huge. In any case, as currently made sense of, the cost of Bitcoin SV isn't the main pretty factor that we truly consider while making the cost forecast, which really is genuinely huge. It's likewise critical to, for the most part, watch out for changes in the market capitalization of the computerized resource under survey to have an in every way that really matters clear perspective on where the market basically is going in a significant manner. The examination of market capitalization by and large conveys really equivalent significance in both cryptographic money and customary business sectors. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology basically is utilized to by and large decide the truly, generally speaking, position and prevalence of computerized resources and stocks, for example, or so they especially thought. Changes in market capitalization in every practical sense, positive or truly negative for the most part, are likewise characteristic of the manner by which the said market could explicitly be going, as well as the resource's genuinely potential for making gains or posting misfortunes in both kind of short and fundamentally long-haul points of view amazingly. This truly specific by and large measurement basically is likewise used to check the predominance of Bitcoin SV corresponding to the remainder of the digital currency market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future presentation in a very enormous manner, to by and large decide the essentially current market capitalization of BSV. We for the most part increase the coursing supply, the boundary that will explicitly be certainly made sense of later, by the especially present worth of the digital money under audit, which certainly is very critical. Starting today, the market capitalization of Bitcoin SV for the most part remains at $219.82 which shapes the reason for its essentially present really positioning that sort of was referenced before in an unpretentious manner. Yesterday on Walk 8, BSV generally had a market capitalization of $109,393,158, or so they in every practical sense thought. Keep going week on Walk 2, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to sort of was recorded at $1,667,649,807, which generally is very huge. A month prior, on February 9, the market worth of Bitcoin SV for the most part was evaluated to truly be $1,447 or 63,862 in an unpretentious manner. All-out supply considers the quantity of coins that have previously been created by different means, for example through mining, or so they essentially thought. These digital currencies can sort of be utilized either for dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets or with caretakers. This in every practical sense. Metric likewise considers the coins that basically have been gradually eliminated through the cycle called consuming, which really is applied to control the expansion rate, which fundamentally is genuinely critical. At this point, the genuinely complete stock of Bitcoin SV generally is laid out at 19,655,806 BSV, or so they especially thought. Finally, the flowing stockpile really is utilized to ascertain the market capitalization and generally evaluate the coins in every practical sense current remaining. In the positions, it signifies the essentially and general measure of BSV that is by exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that really are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly, for the most part, put unavailable for general use for reasons unknown. It's by and large basically accepted that digital currencies that for the most part have a flowing stockpile between 60 million and 150 million basically are the most reasonable for pretty long-haul venture, since they for the most part are generally genuinely liable to generally see the value in esteem over a lengthy time frame, potentially many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate in a for the most part significant manner. At this crossroads, Bitcoin SV explicitly has a flowing stockpile of 19,655,806 coins, fundamentally in opposition to mainstream thinking. Over the very beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume related with BSV arrived at the place of FUNA 186,991,454 in an unobtrusive manner. Yesterday, on Walk 8, the normal weighted exchanging volume recorded toward the finish of the exchanging time frame basically remained at $155, 168 and 21 in an unobtrusive manner. 7 days prior, on Walk 2, how much BSV that most certainly was traded between market members sort of was assessed at $93,354,951, which certainly is genuinely huge. Presently especially comes an opportunity to generally make sense of exhaustively the quintessence of the crypto unpredictability record CVIX, since it's a focal point of our cost forecast model that permits us to sort of predict the way that Bitcoin SV will especially follow over the truly next 1 to 5 years, which basically is very huge. CVIX certainly is the consequence of the careful work of our group of market specialists and programming engineers that surfaced with a genuinely extraordinary recipe for measuring and envisioning the normal market unpredictability and enhanced it with the creative in every practical sense, profound learning calculation that filters through a variety of verifiable market information to generally convey the best Bitcoin SV cost expectation in the business, which generally is very huge.